Hi folks, I'm smoking my Pete's and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde pipe. Let's see whether I can get it to focus a bit better. Well, never mind. And in it I've got some London fog. I'm using my Sir Stephen Tamp. This is a VR to the Smokin Fireman. If you haven't come across him yet, I suggest you visit quickly. He's got 100 sub GAW and he's got some very, very nice tobaccos to go for the winner. And it would be good if you haven't visited him to give him a sub. Well, the question you ask is a difficult one. At least for me. Because you ask what's my favourite pipe. Well, I've had favourites like my Cobbett of the Shire, the Cobbett pipe. I've had my Sea Urchin pipe, which is one of my favourites. I'm going to have to show you two because I just can't choose between them at the moment. They're so special for me. They're both ones I've bought recently. The first is my St. George's Day pipe. Beautiful grain on it. An incredible smoker. A lovely St. George's cross. And it's made by Ben Wade. You maybe can see the name on the side. That's a favourite because St. George means a lot to me. He's our national saint, and I know he's the saint of other people as well. But there's also this Dunhill pipe. It's a shell pipe, and it was sold in 1949, and it had never been smoked when I got it. It's been smoked once since I got it, which is amazing, really. I'll just show you inside. Where are we? You can see, it's been smoked once, and that was by me. I just had to try it. And it smokes like a dream. Both of them do. If you were forcing me to choose one, then I would have to choose the Dunhill. The reason it hasn't been smoked, I'm told, is because shortly after the gentleman bought it, he broke the stem, and the stem's been replaced. So I suppose technically it's a bit like Thor's hammer. The handle's been replaced twice and the head's been replaced 3 times, but it's still Thor's hammer. Well, that's still my birth year pipe. The design may date from a year earlier, 1948, but I do know that that's a 49 pipe. And then you ask, what's our favourite tobacco? If we only were able to smoke one tobacco, what would it be? Well, at the moment, unlike all my favourite things, they change quite regularly. It would have to be Captain Earl's 10 Russians. It's a lovely, lovely Latakia hit. It says, Captain Earl's 10 Russians is a true delight for the lovers of Latakia. Rich and full-bodied, 10 Russians is pressed to deliver a perfectly balanced blend to the true aficionados of full English tobacco. And it is quite strong, I think, although I have difficulty in judging the strength of any tobacco because I've got a very, very strong nicotine resistance. So I think all tobaccos are fairly mild. I think the last time I got a nicotine hit was when I was about 14 years old, and I smoked a packet of cigarettes in the cinema. And then I got a real nicotine hit. So I hope that's okay. I have sent your video on to other people by email, and I've put it on Google+. I can't put it on Twitter or on Facebook because I'm no longer a member of those sites. So I hope what I've done is all right. I hope it answers your question. If you make me choose, it's the Dunhill, but if I may, today it would be those 2 pipes, as long as it's recognised by everybody that my Cobbett Shire pipe and my sea urchin pipe are still there, very, very close behind. I like your channel. I think you've got a lot to offer, and I want to thank you for your service to your community as a fireman. I know I'm living in England and it's service to an American community, but I still think I can thank you for that. I admire the work that you do. My brother-in-law was a fireman, and I know what he had to face and some of the things that he had to do, often putting himself in danger. I remember one day he came home after being in the middle of a fire, with a hose pipe on some gas cylinders, cooling them down while the flames were quite close around him. And in doing that, he stopped the explosions, but almost set his uniform on fire. It was that close at one point. Anyway, that's it. I hope your GAW goes well. I hope you get a lot more subs because you deserve them. And I wish every blessing upon you, that you're kept safe and your family are given strength to just support you in what you're doing.